Others are occupied. Thomas glanced at the ledger again. Only a few names on each page. Too few to fill an entire hotel. Busy place, he said dryly. Henry smiled. It didn't reach his eyes. You might hear your neighbors. Every guest thinks they're the only one here. They're not. On the way up the stairs, Thomas tried to decide if that was supposed to be a joke. The hallway on the second floor was long and narrow. The wallpaper had once been pale green, now faded into a grayish tone that made everything look underwater. The carpet runner was worn down the center, as if countless feet had walked the same path. The lights overhead were dim and widely spaced, leaving pockets of shadow between them. Room 14 was at the very end, just as Henry had said. The door was plain, the brass number slightly tilted. When Thomas unlocked it and stepped inside, the first thing he noticed was how quiet it was. Not normal hotel quiet, but a kind of padded silence that seemed to sit on his shoulders. The room was simple. A bed with a wooden headboard, a small wardrobe, a writing desk under a narrow window, a chair, and a lamp whose shade was stained at the edges. The window looked out over the sea, but the glass was cloudy, as if someone had breathed on it and never wiped it away. He could barely make out the outline of the horizon. He dropped his bag on the bed and sat down. The mattress sighed under his weight, springs complaining quietly. He checked his phone. No signal. No Wi-Fi networks. The time blinked at him, frozen on the last moment he'd had reception. He told himself it was fine. Maybe it was what he needed. No messages. No calls. No one asking how he was holding up. The first sound came just after he turned off the lamp. It was late enough that the window was nothing but a black square, and the only light in the room was a sliver under the door where the hallway lamps glowed. Thomas drifted toward sleep, feeling his body finally start